Sometimes a character is hated by fans. They're obnoxious, annoying, rude, they're a chore to watch, and even drag the show down. This is one of the odder instances of a creator themselves seemingly hating a character which led to them no longer appearing in the show. That's Rachel Wilson from The Amazing World of Gumball. Older sister to Tobias, she made a few background appearances in Season 1 before getting a major role in The Party. In the episode, she's throwing a party, and begrudgingly allows her brother's friends to come, but only if they bring dates. Cue Gumball desperately searching for someone to ask out, but not Penny, it's not like he loves her or anything. The party unfortunately goes south pretty quick, and to make matters worse, none of Rachel's friends even bothered to show up. Ouch, that's gotta sting. Well, earlier in the episode, Rachel comes off as rude and mean, especially towards her brother and her juniors. We do get to see a softer side to her character, as she's seen crying outside of her house. And then at the end, she kisses Darwin for helping to clean up her house. I can see why people assumed either Darwin and Rachel would be a pairing in the show, or that she would at least show up more often. There's even this line at the end.
Is that really the best we can do?
Implying some sort of romance was building between the two characters. But after the party, she goes back to being a background character, showing up in the cafeteria in The Ape, or at Daisyland in The Curse. After Season 1, her appearances drastically diminished though, only showing up once in Season 2 on a monitor, and the final time in Season 5's The Matchmaker, in a flashback to the party. She'd also make some appearances in the browser games, and some of the comics, but those aren't worth looking into. So what the heck happened? There's a ton of speculation on the internet about voids and void-related things, but one thing I kept finding was fans saying that the creator and the staff hated Rachel's character. They didn't like her personality or design, and just packed her bags and put her on a bus out of town. But the problem with this claim is, I couldn't really find much evidence to support it. Well, some, but we'll get into that in a moment. The Gumball Wiki states this, claiming that the staff disliked her, and that's what led to her having no more larger roles in the series. No source is given. Even Wikipedia's character entry more or less repeats this, but again, no source is given. I googled it and still found nothing, until I took to Twitter and searched there. The closest piece of evidence I could find was this reply by Ben, creator of Gumball, to a now deleted tweet saying, "Dunno, Rachel and I just didn't click, I guess." Is this pertaining to Rachel Wilson? It could be. It's hard to tell with the original tweet gone, but let's assume it is. Hate seems like a strong word, but this does seem to be a case where the fans may have been correct after all. I reached out to Ben to ask him some questions about Rachel, but as of the time of this video, he hasn't responded, but I'll update this when or if he does. The only question that's left is, why? Why did Ben and potentially the other staff members dislike Rachel so much? Sure, she is mean-spirited in the episode, dismissive of her brother and his friends, but she does show a kinder, more sensitive side by the end of the episode, indicating there's a real person in there behind the thorns. I don't think her design is even that bad. She's pretty cute. Was she really so annoying or bad that the critters didn't want to include her anymore? If that's the case, how come they didn't just, write her better? Like, seriously, if a character rubs the creator the wrong way, it's literally within their power to rewrite her. Carry on from this episode and have her be kinder. Build up the Darwin x Rachel ship. She can still be at odds with her brother, tons of siblings are. Do something beyond just dumping a character fans seemed excited about. And there do seem to be fans of her character, judging by this YouTube video by Adam Hadel, which you should definitely check out. As if that's not bad enough, they did eventually explain her absence. In a clip show spinoff, after the show had ended, with a throwaway line about her being away at college. I wanted to include this bit because otherwise some of the show's fans will jump in the comments and go, "Actually, she left the show to go to college." No, see, that's the in-universe explanation given to stop all the people bombarding the creator about her whereabouts for the past several years. I think if that was always intended to be part of her story, it probably would have been mentioned years before, not tossed in at the end. Was Rachel Wilson a missed opportunity by the writers to give more depth and character? Was she an amazing character whose star was snuffed out too early? We'll never know, as she wasn't really ever given a chance to shine in the first place.